Hey guys, Vember here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special speed build of a modern brick home um, that I decided to make on a whim. Oh, actually I've been practicing on making lots of houses. Anyhow, I'm going to start rambling. Anyways, so first off, I want to apologize for taking so long to upload another video. Um, I want to get on a better schedule when it comes to my uploads, especially since I'm trying to finish the neighborhoods off for my Let's Play. It's just that, with so many, I work overnight first off, and I'm usually building my houses at work since my home life is a little bit, it's pretty hectic, loud. I have a dog, a family, so I can't really have not even about 10 to 20 minutes of quiet time for me to be able to record. So again, I do apologize for that. I'm really trying to sort out some kind of schedule for myself, so I'll be able to sit there and upload at least 2 to 3, videos a week of my buildings and stuff for my neighborhood, until my official Let's Play actually comes out. If you don't know already, if you're new to my channel and you haven't heard anything yet, I'm setting up to do a random legacy challenge on The Sims 4. I haven't really looked on YouTube to see if anyone else has started doing it. If they are, that's awesome. I should probably go look and see so I can see how they're doing. But I haven't yet. Actually, I was just kind of Googling new challenges to do because I'm currently right now doing a Not So Berry challenge by myself, privately. And I've really enjoyed it, but I wanted to look for something else to do so I can have more than one challenge going on for myself. And since I have my channel now, I wanted to do something to share with you guys. So I went on ahead and Googled some stuff, and the Random Legacy Challenge popped up. Basically, it's like every other, legacy challenge, 10 generations, blah, blah, blah. The difference is every generation you roll your stats and goals every time the founder is picked, and you always have something new and interesting to figure out and do. So it's nothing set in stone. You never know what you're going to do for that generation. You don't know how your family is going to be. Are you going to be married? How many kids you're going to have? Are they going to be all, kids from the same person? Are you going to end up adopting children? Stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited to get started. I already rolled my stats for the first generation, so I'm just like, yes! Like, seriously, I cannot wait to get started on this. Of course, what I'm doing, though, first off is I'm trying to set up my neighborhoods, all of them, not just one or two, because I'm just, I get tired of the same townies every time I try to play Sims, and picking out the same people and the same houses, just the same everything. So slowly but surely, I'm trying to build as many houses that I feel like building, basically, and making as many townies as possible so that, when I start actually playing my game, I have some diversity, be able to pick some people, good genetics, make everything work out fine, just the usual. So, anyhow, going back to my actual house here. So this here is built in Newcrest. I've already finished off. Well, no, actually, I kind of just started Oasis Springs. I'm almost finished with it. I already recorded some of those house builds. I just haven't uploaded them. Those should be coming up in the near future. And I've also made a few in Brittleton Bay, of course, already as well, that those also need to be uploaded. So again, sorry for that. So anyway, so this house here, it's just, it's nothing really special. It's a small, 2-bedroom house. When I made it, I decided that I was gonna make it for 2 single Sims. The past few houses that I have made have been for family Sims. So there've been a couple of children's rooms, the parents' room and stuff like that. And as much as I enjoy making families and having kids' rooms are like my favorites, actually I love just having toddlers in general in my Sims games. The kids too, ever since the parent pack, it's just been a lot of fun with that. I'm just like, okay, well, I'm going to do a legacy challenge, so I obviously need to have some single Sims hanging around here. Not everybody can be, in the family. I'm not trying to be a homewrecker, although I do have the habit of doing that in The Sims sometimes. Actually, quite a few times when I really find, a Sim that I think is perfect for my Sim. Anyhow, So yeah, so I went on ahead and picked a modern build this time around. It was kind of a challenge with how small this lot actually was. Like I knew it was one of the smallest. I know there's two of them in Newcrest, and I was like, well, I need to put something there. I know when I went to the gallery, they had like some other builds of like, restaurants or like a small gym or a spa. And I'm like, eh. Like, of course, I want to add a spa and stuff like that to my game too, which I'm still debating if I'm going to build one myself or just download one from the gallery. I guess it depends how lazy I feel that day when I actually start adding the other kinds of builds to my neighborhoods. But, anyhow. So, going off of this build here, I have to say I'm pretty proud of it. I'm still, as you can tell, working on my clutter, trying to make everything look more lived in and just nicer. To be honest, I've never decorated these houses so thorough in my life. Like if you were to look at my other save games of like my other houses, the decorating is very minimal. Like I have all the basics, of course, and there's colors and whatnot, so it looks nice, but it's not like this. And since I didn't want to upload anything that the outside looked nice, and then you open the inside and there's just like a disaster, I had to make sure not to do that. So moving on here, this is the first bedroom here, and I believe this ends up being Avery's room. Yes, this is Avery's room. Avery is my artist sim that I made. As you can tell, I was actually pretty picky with the wall. I ended up changing that bed color after a while because I realized that, yeah, it's blue and all, but it's not the right shade of blue. And I'm like, that looks awful. There you go. See, I changed it. So yeah, first of all, I was going to make like, kind of like an opposite attract sim friendship roommate thing. Like I was gonna have Avery be like either a womanizer or somebody who's really outgoing, who just likes to hang out, have fun, parties, blah blah blah. And then Jonathan was supposed to just be like this quiet recluse nerd kid who just kind of stayed in his room, played video games, blah blah blah. So I still kept the whole I guess nerdy thing with Jonathan. In his room next, you'll see that I did still keep the whole playing video games, doing what I gotta do, blah, 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 and whatnot. But for Avery, at the last minute, I had decided that at first I was going to do, or have him instead of, being a party person, I was going to let him be like the tech guru person, and then, Jonathan be the whole I play games all the time on my Xbox, blah, blah, blah. But ended up like just I figured why not? I'll just have an artist. I found the murals when I was there decorating, and I was like, you know what? That should be fun. He can put that in his room, and he could paint something. I don't really know what it's gonna look like. I suppose I can keep scrapping it if it turns out that I don't like the way it looks. But eventually, at some point, I'm gonna have to do something about that mural, and I'll probably want to work on his painting skill more before I actually put the mural on there, just because I wouldn't want it to look terrible or anything. So, anyhow, as you can tell, I already finished Avery's room, and then here's Jonathan. We're gonna start on his. I kind of wish I didn't have picked blue for both of their rooms, but for some reason, I was really having a hard time picking the colors that I wanted to use. If you, I know this video is sped up, but if you look about all the items I have a lot of custom content when it comes to furniture. I really do. The issue is that I'm trying my hardest to not use any of them in my personal builds, just because I am uploading them to the gallery, which, by the way, if you would like to download any of the houses I'm uploading, just go ahead and look me up on the gallery. Same screen name, Vember77. I have about about 7 or 8 houses. I have a couple of businesses that are up there as well if you want to check out. Not all of them have Let's Plays, mind you, Let's Plays. Speed build, excuse me. But, they're still there if you guys want to check it out, whatever. Leave a comment, say you downloaded it, blah. I know the closer that I get to my date of doing my Let's Play, I was going to go on ahead and ask you guys if you want to submit a sim to add to my neighborhood or anything like that, or even if you have any requests for a certain house to be built, just let me know in the comments below. Or if you download one of my houses off of the gallery, just go ahead and, comment to me as well. Like, hey, I got your house. I have a sim that I want you to, add to your neighborhood. Just put a hashtag Vember77 on there so that I can find it. I can look it up myself. And yeah, that would be really exciting. But yeah, that's most of the house there. Now I'm just doing the outside. At the last minute, I decided that I was going to add a table. And then I was like, oh my God, I got to put lights because it's going to get dark. Because I usually always forget lights. And then they had the table there. And I was like, oh crap, I got to put something on the table. I probably didn't have to, but I kind of panicked like that. But oh well. Anyhow, so now that that's done, thank you for watching my video. If you guys like it and everything, don't forget to comment or subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. And I hope to see you guys really soon. I can't wait to see y'all next time. Bye.